Join me as I dive into the wild and see if I can learn the secrets to better relationships from some amazing animals. When we think of strong relationships, we often think of romantic partnerships, friendships, or family bonds. But have you ever stopped to think about how wild animals might be able to teach us a thing or two about building and maintaining those relationships? I mean, animals have been doing it for millions of years, and some of them are incredibly successful at it. So, let's explore what we can learn from our furry and feathered friends. In the animal kingdom, just like in human relationships, miscommunication can lead to big problems. Take, for example, a pride of lions who don't communicate effectively about their hunting strategy. They might end up going hungry for days. Similarly, when we humans don't communicate effectively with our partners, we can end up feeling resentful and unheard. Lack of trust is another common issue that can arise in relationships. In the wild, a prey animal that doesn't trust its instincts will quickly become someone else's lunch. But in human relationships, a lack of trust can lead to feelings of insecurity and anxiety. One of the biggest challenges we face in relationships is dealing with conflicts in a healthy way. In the wild, animals have evolved unique strategies for resolving disputes without causing harm to each other. For example, chimpanzees have been observed resolving conflicts through reconciliation, where they will often groom each other after a fight to rebuild their bond. Humans, on the other hand, often struggle to resolve conflicts in a way that doesn't involve blame or aggression. In the animal kingdom, social hierarchy and dominance can also play a big role in relationships. In some species, like wolves, the alpha pair leads the pack, making decisions that ensure everyone's survival. But in human relationships, social hierarchy and dominance can be a recipe for disaster, leading to feelings of resentment and power imbalance. In the animal kingdom, cooperation is key to survival. Elephants, for example, work together to protect their young and vulnerable members of the herd. They communicate through a complex network of vocalizations, body language, and touch. Similarly, in human relationships, cooperation and teamwork can be essential for building a strong and resilient bond. When we work together towards a common goal, we build trust, respect, and a deeper understanding of each other. Dogs are another great example of loyalty in action. They will often stand by their human companions no matter what, providing comfort and support in times of need. In human relationships, loyalty is just as important. When we know that our partner has our back, we feel safe and supported. In the animal kingdom, forgiveness is also a crucial component of strong relationships. When animals fight or have a disagreement, they don't hold grudges. They move on and focus on rebuilding their bond. In human relationships, forgiveness is just as important. When we hold on to resentment and anger, it can be toxic to our relationships. One of the most surprising lessons I've learned from the animal kingdom is the importance of affection and touch in relationships. In many species, physical touch is a way of showing affection and bonding. For example, horses will often nuzzle and groom each other as a way of showing affection. In human relationships, physical touch can be just as powerful. Holding hands, giving hugs, and intimate touch can release oxytocin, the love hormone, and strengthen our bonds with each other. What I find so fascinating is that many of the principles of strong relationships in the animal kingdom are universal, and can be applied to human relationships. Whether it's cooperation, loyalty, forgiveness, or physical touch, these principles can help us build stronger, more resilient bonds with each other. And that's the most important takeaway from my journey into the wild. So, what's your favorite animal behavior that relates to relationships? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about building strong relationships, be sure to check out my next video, where I'll be sharing some practical tips and advice. Thanks for watching.